What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy GS. Welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, excuse me, we have the New Orleans Saints going up against the Buffalo Bills. First and foremost, anybody wondering why there was only one upload yesterday, I wasn't feeling, too great. I wasn't in the greatest condition, plus I had, just some things going on that was happening that it was just, on top of not feeling good, it just made for a very long day. So I apologize to anybody looking for more content. So just letting you know that I wasn't feeling too good. So as I stated, man, we got the Saints going up against the Bills. Now, as far as Madden goes, you would have to give the edge to the Bills, in my opinion. But, that doesn't take away from the monstrosity of an offense that the Saints have. Bills definitely have a better defense. Their line is incredible, man. You got Mario Williams, who's a 96. They got 2 D tackles over. Look at him with the 4th and 3 run play. That takes some big cojones. It takes some big cojones to do that, man. So, yeah, man, they got Mario Williams, 2 D tackles that are 90 plus, and, Bird has 99 zone coverage. Their safeties are good. Their cornerbacks are fast. They're just a very, very good Madden team. Another 4th down conversion, man. We got to be able to limit these type of, consecutive 4th down plays on the same drive. Right there, we get a huge sack up the middle. So, and plus they have a very, very fast running back and Spiller. Right there he goes up top, and I'm sorry, son, but no of you. Give it to me, baby. Try to take advantage of, who is that, Graham or Goodwin? Either way, Graham has 96 speed. Goodwin has 98 speed. They have everything you need in an offense. 2 dominant running backs, a mobile QB. One thing that sucks for me is that I don't have a mobile QB, but I do have Lance Moore, and he could go the way, and he ends up going to the end zone. And don't do it to him like that. Don't hit him with the Bernie. We hit him with the Bernie. I think that was the first time I've ever seen the Bernie. That was beautiful. So we hit him with the Bernie. We go up 7-0. And as I was saying, one thing I don't have is a mobile QB. And obviously that right there is almost a necessity to do good in Madden. It feels weird not having a mobile QB. Standing in a pocket, it just takes away a bunch of plays for me, considering I have a QB that's unmobile, so, and plus that's another thing I have to worry about with him. I have to make sure that I keep eyes on EJ Manuel, because he will get loose and he will take off with that speed. So, hopefully we can just go on ahead and make them one-dimensional. I feel like it's easier to try and stop the passing offense than it is trying to stop CJ Spiller and the gang. So, we can do a good job with the run, hopefully make them one-dimensional. That right there should give us a better opportunity on, creating some stops. So, right now, he's in very good territory to go on ahead and score. That's exactly what he does. So he ties the game up. I do get ball at halftime, so that right there is always a big factor. Whenever I get ball at halftime, that definitely changes the way on how it is I play if I feel like this is going to be the last possession of the half. So here we go, quick little wheel route to Darren Oh my goodness, he got cracked. 7-7 right here still, and second down right here. Let's see if we can pick up the first down. We go back to Sproles, who actually holds on to the pass right there. He definitely made an adjustment on that wheel route. So here we go back, trying to get a nice little pass to play. We hit him with the skinny. We go to Marcus Colston, and the Saints just got weapons everywhere, from Moore to Graham to Colston to Sproles to Thomas. There's Morgan. Oh my goodness! Oh my damn! Oh my goodness! He's going ham. Look at the beastness. The beastness? Is that look at the beastness of Graham. The beastness is over 9,000. 9,000. Oh man, that right there was a beautiful touchdown. So, here we go back on defense. And I feel like one more stop, this game is potentially over, because getting to start the second half with possession, and one more stop, I feel like this game is ours. So hopefully we can go on ahead and make that happen. But he's mixing it up, running the ball a little bit more, and that right there is no bueno. The more success he has running the ball, just the more difficult it's going to be to try and stop him, because that's just going to add another thing for me to try and key in on. So here he goes, and he's dotting me up. I'm trying to send pressure, I'm trying some coverage D, and he's just doing a very good job of finding open receivers. Whenever I send blitzes, it's like he just did a good job of blocking enough people to pick it up, and when they did come free, he was still able to find, very quick reads. So that's one thing I noticed since, again, I'm getting a one-hand diving catch, man. I wanted to break something right there. A one-hand diving catch. But as I was saying, as I'm getting closer and closer to the top 100, I'm just noticing that blitzes don't really affect people. They really don't. The more you blitz people, just the quicker they will get rid of the ball and dot you up, man. Again, it seems like coverage D affects people more than blitzes. But nonetheless, we hold them to a field goal, so I definitely feel like that right there was a win. Because as I've stated, I get ball at halftime, I have ball now, and I have one timeout. So that right there with plenty of time to be able to move downfield. So if I can score here, get ball back, score again, I feel like game is over at that point, because I don't, if I do a good enough job on offense, it's not going to be able to stop me. And look at Sproles, oh my goodness, caught me with the toe tackle. I thought I should have been gone, but he does end up stopping me. We go back to Thomas. Sproles gets tired. His fatigue has to be a -11. He gets tired, so I don't even think he played the whole fourth quarter. I swear. There was timeouts after timeouts, which you will see, and he remained yellow. Like, the guy is always tired. I don't know what it is with him. He breaks one run and he's gone for like 12 plays. It's very, very frustrating because he's the only speedster I have. But 1st and 10 right here. As you see, time winding down. I don't have any timeouts. And then I do that, just a very big mistake. I'm like, all right, rush the field goal. Of course, they never suggested it, right? Well, 5 seconds left, they should just suggest field goal. But, okay, there's 2 seconds left. And, I mean, I maybe made a mistake. I tried to kick the field goal. It wouldn't let me. I should have just kicked it. And without aiming it to the left, I should have just kicked it and put the accuracy meter all the way to the left. That way, it would have hooked inside. Me moving the meter to the left actually took, an extra second. And I don't get the field goal before half, and then this happens. First play, I try to run away hoping for a premature dive. That doesn't happen. It's a fumble! And he recovers the fumble, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell just happened? I was up 14-10 with the ball with the minute left, already in field goal range. Now I'm down. Oh my goodness, a scoop and score changes the game, snap of a finger, just like that, man. And now I'm down, and now I'm thinking, great. This is not the type of game that's supposed to be happening right now. This isn't supposed to happen. Then, of course, Jimmy Graham, who is the best tight end in the game, just drops a pass right there. We roll out, and he catches an interception. Oh, my goodness. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. If I go down 2 possessions, I don't know if this defense is going to be able to, hold me down and get me, multiple stops. But speaking of the defense, I'm sorry, son, but news of you. Give it to me, baby. Doobies. Our second interception of the game. Robinson comes through, and I'm like, oh, that was huge. That was huge. Once I got the interception, I'm like, okay, let's calm down. Let's relax. Let's run this offense. And let's be able to pick up good yardage. And there goes Darren Sproles taking it all the way to the house. Taking it to the casa. And we regain the lead. And don't worry, Darren Sproles, because of that run, he's out for the remainder of the game. He just gets tired so damn easily. So right now, we're up 21-17. I got the stop that I needed to get me back in the lead. And hopefully, we can just, continue to cause issues. We already gotten a couple stops on defense, 2 interceptions, held him to a field goal. So that right there is good. Tries to go top, and we drop a blatant interception. And I'm like, come on, man. I need those. That hurt. He just quack, threw up a rubber ducky. Now look, I was doing a Birdman hand rub. As soon as the ball went in the air, I put the controller down. I rubbed my hands together. I'm doing the Birdman. I'm like, oh, this is easy pickings. You gotta be kidding me. I couldn't believe he just gave me a rubber ducky like this. And we dropped it, man. That right there sucked. So there he goes again, just dotting me up, picking up first downs. I tried coverage D right there. He had way more than enough time in the pocket to sit there and find somebody open. And, as usual, going up against top players, I'm having trouble adjusting, because blitzes don't, you could maybe catch them off guard once or twice, but for the most part, it's really difficult to continuously, send pressure, because they're just going to pick up on it, and they're just going to make quick reads, and they're just going to find people open, So right here, we got Sproles, and we get a good gain right there. So we're down 3. A field goal does tie the game, so that right there is oh man, that right there could have been an interception. It could have been an interception. That was close. Maybe that's the Madden guys. Like, you know what? We gave him a fumble. We'll give you this. We'll give you this. We'll give you one. That right there was close. If that was me, I would have been so mad. I thought it was picked off, but thankfully it wasn't. And we go back to Morgan over the middle because we hit him with the skinny though. And like I said, man, we have the relaxationness of knowing that a field goal ties the game. So we don't need to go crazy. If we don't score, it's cool. The game is tied, right? So, but we definitely want to be able to get in the end zone. Right here, really quick drag route, and we get on the 1 yard line where we do eventually end up just sneaking it in, and we do regain the lead again. So now it's up to our defense to hopefully make a stand for us and allow us to be able to win this game, you know? So, or if he does score, hopefully take a lot of time off of the clock. Just give me, you know, enough time for me to kill enough clock where I have last possession. Right here, he goes up top, and we strip that loose. Right here was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. He put CJ Spiller in the slot. He motioned him out. Even though I had a cover 4, I had over the top safety help, but CJ Spiller just destroys him, and he dives right in my face. And now we're down again. Crucial moment though. I went offsides on the PAT. He decides to go for 2 to make it a touchdown game, and we stop him. I believe I found a QB sneak D. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Out of that nickel wide 9. I think I stopped the QB sneak like a good 4 times in a row. A good 4 times in a row. That doesn't happen. Now, if they hit me with the power O, I'm in a little trouble. But that QB sneak is getting shut down though. So you try to sneak it in, and we stop them. So now a field goal gives us the lead because, I mean, that situation I would have done the same thing. You know, you're at the 1 yard line, you figure you could sneak it in, and instead of a field goal, he needs a touchdown. You know what I mean? Right there was a block shed, and that right there hurt, man. That outside would have been wide open. 2nd 13, we go back to the run, and we go Sproles right here, and we end up picking up enough yards. And right there, I believe that was Sproles like last play. He was yellow for the remainder of the game, and I couldn't understand why. So right here, we really needed the first down. We go to Graham, and we don't get it. We need 4 yards to pick up the first down. Oh, look at that wide open. Oh, I thought we didn't get it. I thought we did not get it. But the nose of the football must have just passed the first down marker. That's another Madden God gift. If you rewind it, I looked at it again. It took like 5-6 seconds for me to know that we got the first down. I'm like, please tell me we got it. Please tell me we got it. Please tell me we got it. Then we got the first down, and I'm like, oh man, that was scary. I don't even know how that was a first down, but nonetheless, hey, the referees don't lie. These Philadelphia Eagles refs. They don't lie. They tell the truth. They from Philly. They must be telling the truth. Nonetheless, we pick up a first down. We got lucky. I feel like it. You know, so right here we go back to Thomas, and we get 3rd and inches, and right here is where the title comes into play. Huge mistake. He calls a timeout. He doesn't have any more timeouts. Instead of kneeling the ball, because if I kneeled it, he would have had a good 20 seconds left, because I would kick the field goal. He would have had a good 20 seconds left. Unfortunately, I go for a QB sneak thinking I'm going to get an inch to pick up the first down, kick the game-winning field goal. But I get a 3-yard QB sneak. That was such a huge mistake. I've given him enough time to be able to move down this field and score a touchdown. And I scored that touchdown. I'm thinking to myself, you've got to be kidding me. That right there was the biggest mistake I made this game. A field goal would have just won the game. So right now we're back on defense, man, and I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been able to move the ball downfield all game. 3rd and long right. He goes over to the left. Oh, we drop an interception. 4th and long. This right here could be the game. If we stop him here, obviously game is over. We sense the pressure. He goes over to the left, and another interception, and we come through with the victory. Woo! We threw a pass to Graham. It looked like it was about to be picked off, but thankfully it wasn't. That first down to that wheel route was so close. It was close. But thankfully it was a first down. And, oh man, it was extremely close. I was worried. I'm not going to lie. I was worried, but thankfully it went in our favor. And it wasn't challenged. So obviously it was a clear-cut first down. But just to the naked eye, when you watch it at full speed, it's doubtful. You know what I mean? You're not too sure what it is. But nonetheless, man, we come through and we end up winning the game with a very tough matchup because the Bills, as far as Madden goes, are a very, very tough team. So, you know, we went up against a very tough team and we come through with the victory. So, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, none other than it's your boy GS signing out. You guys know I love each and every single one of y'all. You know, I just hope that every day, whenever you click on a video, whether it's today, tomorrow, next month, 3 months from now, I just hope the video you do watch that day is entertaining, and I hope this is entertaining for you as well. So, Signing out. It's your boy GS. I'm out. Peace. 9,000.